Oh crap, I haven't thought of an introduction. Hello! Welcome to the HoH Player Spotlight. I am Luna.
I am Hellion.
And I'm the masked hobo. Mm.
Oh boy. Anyway, today Hellion and I are going to interview the masked hobo, who is the player of the week. Isn't that right, Hellion?
Indeed. Good news, everyone. We're here with Masked Hobo, which is Player of the Week. So well done, Hobo.
Thank you.
No, I gotta ask. Do you think there's any reason why you were chosen to be player of the week?
Maybe I'm a active member of the community, and because I told Buttercup not to pick everybody again.
That is a very solid reason.
Actually, come to think of it, Hobo, we made you Player of the Week because of your ongoing support, not only for HoH, but you know, looking back over your profile, I just had a look at it before. You've been with us for well over 5 years, man. You stretch into WKH, you stretch into the XPG days. You've been around forever, and man, you know, we just wanted to show you some appreciation for your time spent with us, man. You know, you're a good friend and good player.
Thank you very much. I'm glad I'm not just an interesting voice.
Well, you are you are an interesting voice. You keep things quite lively on the server, which is nice.
I try very hard. Sometimes soft.
Right. I don't need to hear any more of that. Sorry. No, don't. I'm sorry. Now, Hobo, I barely know you at all, and I don't know if there are many people in the server who know you very well at all either, since you've been around for 5 years, and there was a period of inactivity, wasn't there?
Yeah, I was in college for quite a bit, and the last few semesters were heavy in 3D modeling, which is a very time-consuming process. So I didn't really have a lot of time for games while working on my final projects. I just recently graduated with my associate's degree.
Awesome. Good job, Hobo.
Yeah, that's very nice, man. Very nice. We'd just like to point out to you folks listening that real life always takes precedence over gaming. So, you know, in future you'll see people come and go from the server, and they'll just pop in that we've known for years, and that's the way, you know, it's always been for HoH, WKH. So.
Does it actually show how long you've been part of a group?
Yes, I've got secret information to that on my end as admin for both groups. So yeah, I did take a little peek at that.
Secrets.
Indeed.
So, Hobo, Hellion tells me you were around even since the PGX. Was the PGX or no?
XPG.
Thank you. That's something else. Since the XPG days, do you want to maybe tell us about how you two met?
So I had a couple of friends who were playing Team Fortress 2 way back when it was still pay to play, or pay you had to buy the game. I never really had a lot of money, and so eventually I had gotten a job, and so I went and bought the game. And the server they were always playing on was the XPG low grav 2 Fort server, and so I was playing on there for on and off for oh lord quite a bit of time. It was right around the time Donut of Doom had gone into the military, and that's where I had met Hellion. Was during that time of playing.
Wow, that's really cool. You want to add anything,
Yeah.
Hellion?
Yeah, it is. Look, I mean, a lot of the XPG days, you'll find, you know, a lot of the members back from those days are now in HoH. They've sort of bled in to the system, you know, with WKH, HoH over the years, you know, assuming different names, different avatars. As you guys can appreciate, it's a little bit hard to keep up with who's who unless you're actively involved and chatting to them all the time, or at least once every couple of months. But we try to stay on top of it, you know, and remember who's who, you know. Yeah, they may be gone, but never forgotten.
It also helps when I don't change my name for 6 years.
Oh,
Indeed.
speaking of your name, Hobo, the masked Hobo. That's what the hell? Where did that come from?
So, this is about a 13-year-old story, maybe 14 years. I mean, you were probably what, like 5?
I was. If you were 13, and that was 6 years ago.
No, I wasn't 13 6 years ago. This
Oh.
is 13 years old. This is a 13-year-old story, so 13 years ago.
Oh shit! I was 3. I didn't even know what a Super Nintendo was back then.
So 13 years ago, back when I was in high school, I had a group of friends and we played Counter-Strike. And at that time, none of us were allowed to come up with our own name. Since I was the poor kid in the group, everybody called me the Masked Hobo. So that was the name I used. Although I've also gone by the Stabbin' Hobo from time to time, or the Shotgun Hobo. Usually had something to do with Hobo. I actually found my old clan shirt from Counter-Strike 1.6 days.
Oh, wow. That's going back a fair while, man. Yeah, that's awesome.
It was done with an iron-on transfer, and man, it is like faded as crap.
And dude,
Wow.
that is awesome. That is awesome.
That really is. Holy crap! Is Counter Strike really 13 years old?
It's older.
Oh my god!
Yeah, see, a lot of the XPG members too, the you know, like Hobo and Donut, and you may have met Raging Cow over the time too, Luna. These are all members that have been around since CS 1.6, you know, and previous to that, and have all been, you know, well established in the gaming communities, whether it be XPG, WKH, or HoH, have always been active in online games. So, yeah.
I'm trying to think of a time before Counter Strike. That must be like Half-Life.
It was officially released by Valve in 2000. So,
Oh my god.
I can actually remember quite a bit before that.
Yeah, I'm not going to go there, Hobo. Otherwise, I'll display my age, but yeah.
Oh, you're only 40 something. Not too bad.
Mm.
I mean, we have a interview here to go through.
Oh, you'll keep, Luna. You'll keep.
I'll try.
So, Hobo, I have to ask, what are your favourite moments in TF2? Obviously, you were there right from day one, and you know you've seen the base game change rapidly. Obviously, with the introduction of the Manco store, with crates, with hat drops. You know, what do you think, mate? Are you happy with the way TF2 has panned out from the previous, you know, versions of the game? How do you feel?
Now, as much as I was disappointed with them opening up the microtransaction store, because I personally think that most of the time, microtransaction stores ruin games. But kind of the opposite has been true for TF2, because if it wasn't for the microtransaction store, the whole community would have folded and there wouldn't be nearly as many people playing today as there are if there wasn't continuous updates of new items. So even though I don't care for buying items for a game that I've already paid for, I at the same time am happy that it's there for other people who want it.
Yeah,
And
sorry, go ahead.
and the fact that they kept all the new equipment fairly in balance with the old stuff. So even though I'm not paying money out of pocket for the new stuff and having to wait to pick it up when I find it, I don't feel underpowered for waiting to do so.
So, would you say that TF2 is the pinnacle of Valve's excellence in gaming rights?
Maybe not Valve's top dog, because I like some of their other games like Half-Life. I'm a total Gordon Freeman fan, but just in means of just free to play models. They've done a really good job with their free to play model, not making people who don't pay feel ostracized for not paying.
A bit of a side story here, Hobo. Thank you for saying that. I actually started out as a free-to-play, and when I started out, Meet the Medic was the newest thing in Team Fortress 2, and the whole Uber update, and, free-to-play, everyone's going nuts. Team Fortress 2, the amount of players that are playing when they went free-to-play literally multiplied by 10. And I managed to get on that train.
It was ridiculous.
Yeah, and then of course I think I bought the Holy Mackerel or something. I don't know, I bought some stupid little item and then that was my microtransaction. I was like, I'm not gonna be paying any more from then on. And I haven't exactly kept that promise.
I don't
Neither
think
have I.
any of us, yeah.
I bought keys during the Pyro release because I wanted the Strains Rainblower, Lollychop, and all that. And I got them.
Nice.
Strange.
So, as a member of HoH and obviously WKH, how have you found your time with the group? Have you been quite happy with the way HoH, WKH have performed over the years and try to keep their things fresh with servers, or how do you think we could improve on certain things?
It's garbage. I hate it all. I hate it all. That being said, it's also pretty much the only server on TF2 I still play on. I don't hate it in actuality. I think HoH has done a good job in staying, if not relevant, fun. Definitely stay fun. Friendly faces, the people. I know I can go here and not have to worry about some 13-year-old boy screaming about the things he's done to my mama. Or how I'm going to lose all my money because he's going to hack my credit card, like I've heard on other games and in other servers.
You speak of 13-year-olds screaming, and yet you are our rendition of Herbert the Pervert.
Yes.
So, how did that come about, man? Herbert the Pervert's voice. How did you cotton on to the fact that you could do it so well?
So,
Wait. You must tell the story in his voice.
So, the thing is the hardest part about doing Herbert's voice is the whistle and the S's. Other than that, it's just talking kind of high-pitched with an old person's voice. So, the thing is my dad's really good at whistling. Really good. And so I've tried to mimic all the ways he whistles. I've only can whistle like 4 or 5 different ways, and it just so happens that this is a lot close to this. So since I can whistle like a cricket, I found out I can just add whistles onto my S's and talk like an old man, and there you go.
Oh my god, I am dying!
It actually took me quite a few years to get the voice like perfect. I've used a few years ago. I was on a bowling league, and I would use it to harass the other people on the other teams. I've used it to harass people in video games who were probably far too young to be playing the games and speaking the way they were speaking. It's what you would call a defense mechanism.
Indeed. Oh, I totally hear you there, man.
Oh,
That's
wow.
looking back over the 5 years that I've known you, Hobo, you've always kept things fresh, and you've always kept in contact with us no matter what's been happening. It's been a wonderful experience, man. I've personally got you on Facebook as well, which is nice. So it's,
You got me on Facebook?
Yeah, I do. I'm pretty sure I do. I'll check that after this, but yeah.
What is Facebook?
Indeed. Facebook is an evil, people. Don't ever join up.
Says you.
Mhm. So, in wrapping up, what do you think would improve HoH? Hobo?
You gotta ask me difficult questions. A Minecraft server would be awesome. I love a Minecraft server. Just saying.
Technically, we do sort of have one. Pa hosts a Minecraft server, and we go there. I'll send you the IP address if you really want. But yeah, we've built like a whole city and stuff. There's penises everywhere. There's a giant tit. There's there's lots of things. You gotta check it out. And although it's not and although it's not the official HoH server, it's as close as we're gonna get. And I still think it's pretty cool that we even have something like that. That being said, shout out to Pa for hosting the server. Tell him he's awesome, people.
Yeah, Paul's been quite good about helping out HoH and HoH members along the way. I believe that Minecraft server is actually under special invite only, so I will actually chat to Paul personally about that and see whether we can't allow you to get a special pass into there, Hobo. That way you can hang out with friends, and yeah.
And build giant dicks with us.
You will marvel at my skill.
Oh, did it just get hot in here? Oh.
I don't know, I live in a frickin' basement. It's frozen down here.
Considering it's 30 degrees outside, yeah, it is fucking hot in here. God damn it.
Oh, great. Now I gotta figure out what my temperature was here today in Celsius.
Just do it in Fahrenheit. I'll do it roughly.
It was 90 today.
Yeah, roughly 28 Celsius. Yeah, that's around about what we've got.
If it's 90 Fahrenheit, try 30 Celsius.
Yeah, pretty
32.
spot on to what we've got. Yeah, thereabouts. Yeah.
And I've got frickin'
That's
10.
32.
32 Celsius, yeah. That's really hot.
Oh, I live in Southern California. It gets hot.
Oh, I live in Canada. I don't know what hot is.
He doesn't know what Southern California is either, Herbert. Oh.
He does have to deal with the sun not wanting to go down at the summer. I was in Montana, which is close to Canada, and it was like 11 at night, and the sun was still like, I'm here. And I was like, oh well, it'll stay down for a while. Nope, 3 a.m. That sucker's back up in the sky.
Lucky son of a bitch.
Yeah, sounds like our winter over here too.
Why can't I get shit like that? A hot day in the summer, a hot day in May or June, early June would be 20, and we have a wind chill.
So
That sounds
I have,
wonderful.
It's fucking terrible. A hot day here is 25. That's hold on.
That's in the high 70s.
Yeah,
Maybe
that's
80s.
that's 77 degrees Fahrenheit. That's a hot day in Canada.
so if you had anywhere in the world you could visit tomorrow, Hobo, where would it be?
In the world?
Please don't say
Ooh.
Canada. Please don't say Canada. Please don't say Canada.
I think I would have to say Australia.
Is there a special reason for that, Hobo?
I know a lot of people who are from Australia.
I can name
Well,
2, 3. I kind of know one of them, sort of. I can
I-
name a 4th one.
I also know quite a few people from there personally. I met them offline.
Well,
that's
shit.
awesome. That is awesome, man. Well, if you ever land here, man, mi casa su casa, so we'll look after you.
Oh, what?
Are you so sure about that? Listening to my voice early in the evening? Mm.
I'll just get my kids to leave home before you shift in. Oh.
Well, maybe, Hellion. Maybe you can scare off Aiden.
Yeah, I wish that was the case, but no, he refuses to leave.
How old's
Even
Aiden?
Aiden's probably a little bit old for your liking. He's 19, so.
That's way too old. 3.
God damn it.
That's okay. He's got the mentality of an 8-year-old, so.
I'm 29 with the mentality of an 8-year-old.
Hey, I'm 44 with the mentality of an 8-year-old, so let's not go there.
I'm 16. I don't know what mentality is. I'm pretty sure I don't have it.
Well, I must say, for our first Player of the Week interview, I think this has been has gone astonishingly well. Don't you agree, Luna?
Yeah, definitely. A bit of a rough start on my end. I was kind of lost for a minute, as you can all tell. But I think it went rather well, other than that.
Would you say that it's the best player interview thus far?
It's definitely the first.
And but by default, it would therefore be the best.
Indeed.
That's like saying that the Jamaican bobsledding team is the best bobsledding team in Jamaica.
Hey, let's not diss the Jamaican bobsled team. God damn it!
They're really
Wave
good though.
baby.
They played at the Olympics. Was it? It's 2014, right? Yeah, they played at the
Yes.
Olympics, and I don't even know what they got, but they did really well.
Yes, I don't think they came dead last, so I think that's one thing going for them, which is good.
I think I'll look that up. Actually, hold on.
In fact, I actually believe that they beat the Australians.
I wouldn't doubt that.
Australia was terrible in the Olympics, just for everyone listening. Yes, we just suck at winter sports, I'm sorry. It doesn't fucking snow here. Well, who were we fucking kidding when we were joining the Winter Olympics? God damn it.
Oh my god, Australia in the Winter Olympics. I would pay to see that.
Hey, believe it or not, we did actually win 1 gold this Winter Olympics. This
In
last
what?
one.
It certainly wasn't hockey.
Oh, I don't know. I think it was snowboarding or. No, it might have been a silver. I don't know. I know we got one medal at least, but not much more.
Yeah, let's see. How many has Canada won? A lot. We'll
Yep.
just say that.
Definitely a lot.
Yeah, you know why that is, don't you, Lane? Because it never fucking melts ice over there. It's constantly fucking snowing.
Unless you are in the BC Lower Mainland, in which case they don't know what snow is down there in Vancouver.
Mm.
They shovel rain in the winter.
Okay,
How do you shovel rain?
I don't know. Ask a Vancouverite, not me.
A Vancouverite. For all those listening that are from Vancouver, I will slap Luna later for that.
Well, that's what you call them.
Okay.
It's better than being called a Torontorian.
A what?
A Torontorian. It's what you call someone from Toronto.
I just call them Toronto folks.
Oh.
Toronto. The southern version of Toronto if Canada had a south.
Well, I'm going to call them Tarantulans.
Don't you have enough of them down in Australia?
No, I don't know. I just don't know anymore.
I mean, you could call them tauntauns. I mean, I hear they smell bad on the outside.
No.
Cough, cough, Rob Ford.
And you can hide in them in the winter.
Cough, cough.
Mm.
Definitely, you wouldn't want to hide in Rob Ford.
I might get high.
Oh.
You might go on one of his drunken stupors. Toronto sucks. I'm just saying that.
Clearly, I've never been to
I'm
Australia.
not saying that.
Hellion, 90% of Canada isn't a desert.
I didn't know that. I don't know, Luna. I live in a place that our media lies to us, and they constantly just tell lies. So I don't know.
I think you're talking about the free world there when you say the media lies, because most of them just want ratings. They don't really care.
Yeah, I was about to say, when did you move to the US, Hellion?
I'm actually looking through Hobo's window right now, but hey, who's counting?
Hobo, I tell you to hide, but I'm pretty sure Hellion should be the one who's hiding.
That's all right. I'm trained in archery. I'd just grab my bow and shoot him in the face.
Hey, that's not nice. No, I don't
With
like
a
sort of.
tranquilization dot, and I'd bring you in my house and hide you underneath the bed. Keep you in my cabin. Mm.
I have no comeback for that. God damn.
Well, what you need to do, actually, Hobo, is you have to stick a dildo on the end of it, and then aim for the face region.
No, you really shouldn't.
Why do
No.
it while he's awake when I can wait for him to fall asleep?
Oh. It appears that I am actually being summoned away from this little gathering of ours, gentlemen. So I may have to actually say thank you to Hobo, firstly, for joining us here in this Player of the Week segment podcast, and thank you, Luna. Again, you're doing a wonderful job with not only this podcast but previous podcasts, which can be seen on our YouTube channel. So, thank you, gentlemen. It's been a wonderful time.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for joining us, Hellion and Hobo.
Thank you for having me.
It was a pleasure.
All right, gentlemen. We shall see you all in game, and enjoy the servers, enjoy the community, and enjoy each other's company. For we are HoH. Cheers, guys. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you too. See ya, Hellion. And I think I'm gonna be pulling the plug on this here interview anyway, since we're going on 30 minutes. So, thank you all for coming, and thanks to everyone who's listened to us ramble on about things that may or may not matter to you. Hopefully they do, since we are a family here in this community, and we value each other's company most of the time.
Indeed. Except when Luna's involved. Oh.
Hey.
Burn!
I
I got
will
some ointment.
I will turn this interview around.
Thank you, gentlemen. It's been wonderful. Cheers for that. We'll see you all in game, all right?
All right. Yep. See ya. Thank you. Goodbye.
See you guys.
See ya.